Skrilla, the Hitman.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Skrilla the Hitman back with another episode of Step Into My Office. And today, we got a very special guest with us.
I'm so proud of you.
Coming all the way from Riviera Beach, Florida. One of my favorite music execs. She's a plug to some of your favorite celebrities. The one, the only, Miss Taelar Made. So how you doing, sis? How you doing, beautiful?
Hey. You ain't gonna act like we just, you feel me, every day. Like, hello, this is my brother. Hey. So proud of you.
Interrupting the nigga intro.
Yes, I taught you well, little grasshopper. I love it.
Well, like, it's always a pleasure to have you around.
Thank
it's
you.
always an honor to be around you and to talk
Always
to
a pleasure to be here.
Okay, and I'm happy to have you here. So let's get right into it. I'm sorry, I know I'm getting flustered.
Okay, so first it's Riviera Beach, aka
Riviera
the Raw.
Beach? I said River Beach.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
it's Riviera Beach,
You
aka
messed
the
up
Raw.
my intro.
I just let you know it's Riviera Beach, aka the Raw.
Okay.
It's like 30 to 45 minutes north of Miami. In case y'all confused, it's in Palm Beach County.
Okay.
But I am from Riviera Beach, so let's clarify that.
Okay, well, shouts out Riviera Beach.
Yeah, the Raw.
I'm gonna get you right. Okay. All right. Well, like I told everybody, like I told the guests,
Mm-hmm.
like I told the audience, you are a music exec and you are an A&R and a plug to a lot of celebrities that some people listen to, watch on TV, and etc. So let's talk about your journey and let's talk about how did you get from there to here. Okay. So how did you get into the entertainment world?
I got into the entertainment world as an artist.
Okay. Oh, you started as an artist?
Yeah.
That's right. You know when I met you.
I was gonna say, you knew that. You is not
That's
gonna
right,
do this
when
whole
I met
interview
you.
like you.
Hey, man.
You can ask me stuff, but don't be acting totally like. It's gonna be some stuff I might tell you that you asked, and it's
Okay.
like, damn, I ain't know that.
Okay.
But don't act like you ain't know I wasn't in a female.
Damn,
Like,
you was an artist, I ain't know. Okay, I got you. I'm gonna stop. All right, well, how did that start? How did you get into the group and everything?
so basically, them damn dogs out of Palm Beach. Everybody know Raylo and them, peanut butter jelly, all that.
Okay.
Pup. They had a group called Spoil Rotten.
Okay.
Originally, it started with Christina, and aka Miss Hollywood, and Lily.
Okay.
Lily Bell. So they were in a group. They had a little song or whatever, and things happened, and I ended up becoming the new member and replacing Lily. So we went from Spoil Rotten to Eye Candy.
Gotcha. Oh, that was the name of the group, Eye Candy.
Yeah, the name
Oh,
of
that's
the group was
dope.
Eye Candy,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
So that was that. That was like in 2005.
Did y'all do any like commercial releases?
We did everything. So this is the thing. We were in college.
Okay.
We were in Tallahassee. We was in college, 2 college kids. And like,
You ain't gonna shout out to college? What college you went to?
So I started.
Tallahassee, you gotta be TCC, FAMU. Where you was
I
at?
started in FAM. I was
Okay.
going to the dual enrollment program. This was what it was supposed to be. It was
Okay.
supposed to be the dual enrollment program. Then I ended up at TCC, and then I ended up at Entertainment World.
Got you.
So it was like, yeah, Christina was at Florida State though, and she finished. Christina was more focused and more like into that than I was. To me, not trying to be funny, now that I look back at it and I'm older, I really just went to Tallahassee to get out of Palm Beach. I went to get away from South Florida, get away from the bullshit. Like I was already losing friends. I had already lost a couple of close friends and family members at a young age.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So to me, it was just an escape for me to get from down here. And it was like, all right, bet I can go to school up there and dual enroll and whatever. Yeah. Paint that picture to my parents, make it sound good. Already knowing that this girl did tell me, hey, I want you to be a replacement in this group.
Yeah, I got other plans.
Yeah, I already got other plans. So every weekend, me and her used to just gas up one of our cars and we hit the road. We was doing it for ourselves. We started where we were in Tallahassee. We had the whole city behind us. Like if you went in Blazing 102.3 in Tallahassee or one of the radio stations, you would see our poster up on the wall. Like we was those girls.
Oh, y'all was making moves.
Yeah, we was making moves for real. That was the fun time. So Teddy T always joked that we was city girls before city girls.
Before the city girls. Shout out Teddy T.
Yeah.
What's happening, OG?
We were very vulgar. Like we were mannish.
Really?
Yeah, we
Because
were bad.
hold on now, if you coming from down here, what y'all trying to be the 2 Live crew?
I mean, 2 Live crew meets Pimp C and Too Short
Really?
type vibes.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Like,
Y'all
we
just
was
was ahead
really
of y'all
talking
time.
that,
That's
yeah.
just a
we
little
was
too
definitely
early.
ahead of our time. But it was fun or whatever. So yeah, that's how I got into it.
So
with
you ended up? Did the group break up amicably?
The group broke up. I'm not gonna say why the group broke up.
Okay, but y'all went y'all separate ways, and then from there, after you left the, did you try the solo artist thing?
But after the group went our separate ways. Okay, so this is what happened. The group actually did good. We made it to radio, and everything. Like, we was in rotation, all that. So at a DJ's event in Tallahassee, we met a dude named Taj.
Okay.
Taj came up to us and he was spitting all this, oh, y'all great, whatever. And we're like, hey, yeah, okay. So he was like, I'm gonna take your album back to Atlanta and you're gonna be hearing from me. And I'm like, okay. So later that week, we got a call. And when we pick up the phone, he's like, hey, what's up? It's Too Short, da, 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 woo, woo, woo. And we're like, click. Because it's like, too short. First off, Google, who is this? And it's like, this ain't. But it was like, nah, for real, it was Short, and he was interested in working with us. Kind of find out Taj was his manager and worked with Too Short. Really? So he took our stuff back to Short, and Short heard what we said. And like we told you, we was on that female pimp stuff. So Short wanted, you know what I mean, hands in. So we were working with Short, and after we did a couple of shows and stuff with Short, and him and Pimp C was great friends. Him and Chad was great friends. God bless that. He ended up introducing us to C, and C was like, I want in on this. I see what you about to do, nigga. I want in. So that was the whole thing. So that was like a little, phase of my life where I was touring and doing stuff with them, which was great. We ended up breaking up because things happened. Typical, not even girl stuff, but decisions was made that didn't help the group and compromise the group, so it was what it was. We went our separate ways. So when we went our separate ways, I did still keep in touch with C, because me and him we was always cool. He never disrespected me, never tried me, nothing like that. So it was just genuine love and support. He was like, did you ever think about just doing your stuff by yourself? And it was like, not really, because Christina brought me to the music thing.
Gotcha.
Like, although my dad did music and music was a part of my life, I never thought about doing music myself. Because think about it, when we was in school, they ain't tell us, oh, you can grow up and be an A&R. You can grow up and be a music exec. You can be a DJ. You can be an artist. Right. They was telling you a veterinarian, a doctor, a teacher, a lawyer, a preacher, whatever. But they weren't telling us, like, broader and more. Absolutely. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I never had thought about that. I never had thought about anything out the realm. So when he said that to me, I did start working on different things by myself. My brother Juice, he be writing a lot for a lot of different people. Really? Like, so he used to write me stuff, and him and Chaotic are best friends. So Chaotic then wrote me a couple of songs before too.
Let's slow down. You plugged a lot of people in. Honestly, you talk Too Short, Pimp C, Chaotic.
I am like really a hidden gem, okay? It's like a lot going on over here.
Okay. So so how Chaotic come into the picture? You say
I met Chaotic when I went. So basically, after Taj came and got us, and we went to Atlanta, and I was doing my Atlanta run. Gotcha. My brother Juice was up there in Atlanta. Gotcha. So he introduced me to Chaotic, because that was his friend from Miami, from home, from what they do. Right. You feel me? And that was right after Chaotic had just got in his incident where he got shot up and all that. Right. So that was right when Meet Me in the Tunnel. Like, I would never forget that, because that's who Chaotic was working with it at the time. Like, it was like different songs, when I hear them, it just take me back to a certain phase, because that's my chapter of my life. But yeah, that's how I met Chaotic, through Juice.
Okay. So now you doing your solo independent thing.
That lasted like on and off maybe 2-3 years or whatever. Really? Yeah, because it was, I'm not gonna say it wasn't enticing anymore, but right after that, it was like maybe a year or so, C died. And once C died,
you lost it.
I was like, I'm good. My brother had signed in the NFL.
Yeah.
I went to go stay with him. So, I was a nanny. I was babysitting Brian Urlacher and Tommy Harris kids. I was like, fuck this. I'm out.
You had an adventurous life.
I had options. That's what a lot of people in life, I've been blessed, and I thank God every day for it. I have options. I've always had options. So yeah, I was... Hello? Sidelines at the Bears game, family suite. What's up?
Okay,
hello?
You out there.
We outside. What is you talking about?
Okay. So you was a nanny. So what got you back into music?
So I was up in Chicago with them. Okay. And then, after doing something, again, this is me, I'm a Taurus. For a couple years, it's like, okay, I've been giving myself, Taurus gang. I gave myself a couple years, and then I got in a phase was like, okay, Taylor, I'm a helper. You know me. I'm a giver.
Absolutely,
I always do for everybody around me.
100%.
So it's like I didn't want to get complacent and content with what I was doing. Gotcha. I wanted more. So it was like, I'm not finna just do this. Let me get back to Miami. Let me 100%. Get back home. Let me figure out me.
Gotcha.
So I came back home. Meanwhile, my mama in my ear, you need to play a beat. I don't know what you are doing. So it's like, all right, Mom, I'm finna go to hair school. Okay, I'm gonna go to cosmetology school. I'm gonna get this done, just to do something.
Right, yeah.
So I went to hair school, but while I was in hair school, one of my homegirls was like, "Oh, you back in Miami? You back in Florida?" She was like, "You know, I be casting videos and stuff. I can hook you up."
Right.
So I was like, "All right, bet." So she hooked me with ethnicity. I think ethnicity was the one who booked me my first shoot. I'm gonna give her credit for that. For my first shoot, it was the Mass Pike Miles and all that. So I was doing them type of videos and stuff like that, and you know.
Yeah, I remember seeing a couple of posters and stuff you had back in your Vixen days.
I had a whole calendar, baby. Let's be clear. I had a whole calendar.
That's real.
But yeah.
Okay. So from there, how did you end up here? Because when I met you,
how did I end up at Strong Arm?
How did you end up here at IMG Strong Arm?
Okay, so you know, Strong Arm always been a part of my foundation because they go back to Po Boy.
Okay.
I was around with Po Boy.
Okay.
So when Po Boy did a transition and I just happened to come back to town and regroup and just get back with, with family, it was like, I am just Strong Arm. This is what it is. But I know Po Boy, and I know Po Boy because of Fat Boy.
Okay.
So that was established. I met him at TJ's DJs.
Okay. And then you got from Po Boy, you was working with Briscoe.
I was working with Briss, everybody. So my thing with Briss is I ended up meeting Briss when I'm in hair school. I'm also in Palm Beach at a club called Black Diamonds with my family.
Black Diamond, yeah.
And I'm booking. That's my family club. All the men own it, but I'm the girl. I'm the female running it. Like the hostess with the mostest, baby. So that's how, like at home, I was still doing my thing. You feel me?
Gotcha.
So I would book Briscoe. I booked Rashida. I was booking different people because at that time, those people was the
the names.
Hello, Ball Greasy, Iceberg, everybody. Like, and the thing about it is, I always wanted to establish myself as at home first. That if my name on the flyer and I say somebody coming, they coming.
They come through.
So that was a whole thing for me. So that was a whole phase. And then after I finished with the Palm Beach clubs, that's how I ended up on South Beach with Perp and them doing Bamboo and doing all that promoting and stuff.
Gotcha.
So it was like our life is always kind of intertwined like a shoelace and just kept crossing itself.
I see. Okay. So out of this journey so far, you haven't told me what made you get behind the desk. Because now I see you get in front of the camera. I seen you get into the booth. I seen you get into a group. How did you get from even seeing you get into the nanny shoes? How did you get behind the desk and say, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and manage. I'm gonna go ahead and put on a pantsuit and be an executive?
Truthfully, as ratchet and crazy as I may be, and everybody might think I am, everybody who know me know I got morals, I got character, I got certain things I live by. And I had already told myself, I think I was 27, 28, I was like, all right, now you ain't finna be 30 busting it wide open talking about still rapping and shit if it ain't take off for you. Okay. So it was one of them things where it was like, okay, cool. My homegirl DJ some more hit me. She was at FAU, Our Radio, doing Our Radio. She was like, Taelar, I need you. And I'm like, for what, girl? She was like, I need you to just come talk. Right. And I'm like, girl, I never did it before. She was like, but you know everybody, you connected. And she was like, I just need you. She said, trust me. So I pulled up on her one day at our FAU, Our Radio, and we did a segment, and I loved it. And I started getting it, I did it with her for a while. Then Teddy T picked up on, doing radio.
Yeah, because
come on down here.
I even highlight that part because that's my favorite hat you put on is your radio hat. So that's how you got into it. You did that segment, and then
I did that segment with her, and
saw you on the radio.
And he heard about it, and then I was like, it was just doing good. Okay. And then he had me on Desert Storm Radio. Oh wow! I was on Hot 97. Yep, that was before everybody even knew. I've been doing this shit.
Okay.
I was on 3345. I was on what else was a Hot 90, Hot 97 or one of them, a New York station. Yeah, that's They was syndicating me. DJ Supreme, shout out to him. Oh, wow. He put me on before my history go long.
He's rich.
Yeah, I just be very light. History, yeah. You feel me?
Okay. Okay. So that's how you got into the radio. Did you get any work down when you came back home?
I mean, when I came back home, I'm not gonna lie, I applied to 99 Jams when Derek Baker was there, and I was going for my second interview, and they got rid of him, and that kind of pissed me off, hurt me, and I ended up going to Atlanta for a visit. And when I went to Atlanta for a visit, I was up there having the time of my life, and my cousin Whitney says to me, you should move up here. And I'm like, no, girl. I was like, I gotta go. I say, no job up here for me and everything. She was like, well, don't you do radio or something? I'm like, yeah. She was like, let me make a call. Yeah. And she was like, she called somebody and they were just like, I can't do nothing but get you the interview. After I get you the interview, it's up to you from there.
But that's all you need.
And that's all I needed. But at the same time, everybody is, oh my God, this ass is go break this chair. But at the same time, everybody is like, oh, this program director girl, it's Big Dog Reggie Rouse. So everybody like, oh, so it's like, oh, what? All right, kind of scared, kind of intimidated.
Nervous.
But when I went in there, the interview went great. He called me back. And he told me straight to my face, he was like, I wasn't, but he was like, it's something about you. He was like, I feel like you could be a star. And, you know, he gave me the job. He's a Taurus, too.
Yeah, see, we stick together.
He didn't know that at first, though. We found that out around our birthdays. And then that's when I was like, you're a Taurus? Oh, yeah. And I said, that's why you kind of like me. And he just cracked up laughing.
Yeah, right.
Because it's like, oh, that's why I get a little pass, because you kind of like me. You're a Taurus. That's you feel where I'm coming from. But no, for sure, I got a job there at V103 in Atlanta. I loved it. I worked with Big Tigger, Greg Street, Swamp Izzo, DJ Infamous, like DJ Jelly. I was blessed. Like, my life has been blessed to be around some great influential people, like legacy leadership role ass people. You feel me? Yes, so I don't take none of that for granted. But that was fun. I worked through COVID. Things happened. We decided to go our separate ways. It's no love lost. I love you guys so much. But it was just, you know me. Yeah. I love radio. I would love to do it. But it takes a lot out of you.
No, I know it may take a lot out of you.
And it takes a lot of dedication, and you got to sit in one box, one little corner.
But you a butterfly that got to fly with that.
Exactly.
You got to fly. I know, but I want you to fly with that too, sis.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So when people be like, do you want to go back to radio, or would you go back to radio? I would love to go back to radio.
Okay.
But
on your own terms?
On my own terms.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And you can do that. I think you should just join this wave. Because you see that you real bubbly, you can have your own platform, and then that'll make it easier to go back.
We'll see what this does. If they tell me to come after this, I'm coming. You feel me?
Y'all make sure y'all leave it in the comments. Do y'all want to see Taelar Made back on the radio?
I'm done. It's like, yeah, but... And then that's the thing about radio. A lot of people never got to, like, see me unless they came to our events or went on the website. Right. But, you know, most people not going to do that.
Oh, but today...
They were genuinely, like, in love with me and my voice up there.
Yeah,
so that's what I really love.
Yeah, you got the voice. That goes without a doubt. Like, you got the voice. That's the voice you hear at the end of the Step Into My Office interview.
Yeah, that is me. See what I'm saying, y'all? He just me.
That's the voice that y'all hear at the end of Step Into My Office. Yeah, that's who.
Hello.
That's what I'm telling you. You're gifted with that. Like, God gave you a good voice and a rich voice.
Thank you.
Golden voice. So I want you to use that. So we're going to make it happen. Y'all make sure y'all leave it in the comments. Go follow, go subscribe to Taelar's channel, and make sure y'all help her get back. I do have a channel, but it's like, I don't know. I don't be on YouTube, but I'm going to get on YouTube now. Yes. At least I'm honest. Yeah, okay. People will get up here and lie to y'all. She gonna start going live and everything. We gonna teach you.
I be on TikTok going live.
Yeah, TikTok is great.
I be on TikTok, awesome. Or,
we gonna make sure we clip this for TikTok. I got you. We gonna make sure TikTok get you. All right. So how did you end up working with the plethora of artists? Let's start with Trina. Like, I know you did a lot of work with Miss Trina. How did you get to that relationship?
Okay, so I met Trina. So when I told you I came back to Miami after my NFL run, and I was getting into different things, that's when Trina was starting up her Millionaire Girls Club.
Gotcha. Okay.
So she was looking for the baddest out of South Florida, whatever. And you know, when they talk about the baddest, they had to scoop mic across her desk. And yeah, so it was me and a couple of my other friends. Like, I met two of my close friends from that. One I'm still more closer with, Persuasion and Natalia. Okay. But it was a gang of us. Kiki Kiera, I love her. We still keep it, like, some of us still keep in contact. Some of them blowed out. Some of them burnt.
That's just what it is, huh?
It's just what it is. And what happened? But no, Trina, she loved all of us the same. Like, she loved, I'm not going to say all of us the same. She loved some of us more than others, but Trina a real one. I'm not going to lie. She gave all us opportunities. Okay. You feel me? And yeah, I met her. So basically, Najiri, you don't know her, but Najiri is Busta Rhymes' cousin. Okay. And Zoe. Okay. You know Zoe Alicia.
I definitely know Zoe.
So those were the two girls who were scouting for her to find girls. Gotcha. So they brought us girls. So with Trina, we used to do bookings in New York, all types of places. Oh, wow. You know, we was a little troupe. We was a modeling troupe. Okay. So it was fun. So that's how I met Trina. And then it was like, after that, we just always was cool. And then we just got closer and closer over the years. And then I became her executive assistant. And yeah, I just always go
And you
love
told
her.
me that offline. You said that's the only celebrity I ever was an assistant for.
That was the only celebrity. That was the only celebrity I've ever been an executive assistant for. I am not an executive assistant ass bitch, okay? Let's be very clear. And at the end of the day, that was really my friend that I was just with every day helping her with her business, and we had to give me a proper title. Let's be clear, okay?
But everybody else.
But everybody else is a partner or a client,
Got
okay?
you.
Yeah, I don't do
Got you.
EA work.
See, because that's another thing in this business. A lot of times women have to be very assertive with their titles and positions.
You have to be.
Because a lot of times us, it's a male-dominated industry.
Very much
A lot
so.
of times we can get it twisted. And we may try, or you may feel like you're getting tried if you don't be assertive. So there's nothing wrong with that. I actually encourage other women to be as assertive as Miss Taelar Made is.
Sometimes. But don't be assertive if you ain't got no hands, because sometimes they might try you and it go left. You feel me? So if you don't know that quick, don't. Leave that alone, sis.
Right?
Leave it alone.
So another thing, you work with, I know you've done some work with Flo.
I love Flo.
Yeah, so tell us about your relationship with Flo. How did that go? Tell us some of the work you've done with Mr. Flo Rida.
So my most recent thing I did with Flo was tour merch. We just went on our tour, Europe tour last year, end of last year. So that went great. We're going back again this year in March.
That's awesome.
So with Flo, it's more tour merch, but as a conglomerate,
Whole, the whole team.
Because IMG, he has the IMG Strong, IMG All Stars under that. I work with the different artists. So like for Oya, I might have to do wardrobe or get her makeup or something. Like if we in the same city together, or she got a show or something going on. You know what I mean?
You'll arrange all of those things.
It'll arrange all her different stuff for her. Make sure that's cool. If they can need a quick photo shoot, or if they want to do a video. Like I remember one time we was in LA and they just woke up and was like, we need to do a video. It was like, what? Flo wants to do it in an hour. And it's like I gotta pull all this shit out my ass. But it worked. It came out great. Okay. Hash browns, go check it out.
That's right.
But yeah. So it's like you never know with him. You just when you working with Flo and Freezy, shout out Freezy. You always, like we was talking about it earlier, you just gotta always be ready to put on whatever hat it is.
Exactly.
You might have a role or a title that you're seeing for the masses just cause, but when you in this shit, when you in the circle, you already know, like, it's whatever you need me to do at any given time. I might have on heels today and motherfucking Chucks tomorrow.
True.
Like, you never know.
Right.
So, yeah, you just got to be a team player. I always just been a team player when it came to IMG Strong Arm. Like, that's just the family. So whatever they ask me to do, it's gonna get done.
Okay, that's awesome. That's true. And that's how I met you when you came. Well, I met you because you came to do a record. You came to do a song. Yeah,
I did?
Yeah, you needed beats.
What?
That's how I met you. You needed beats.
I did?
Yeah, so you really gained my respect because you came and I thought you just was like a regular, like, you made raunchy music. So I thought you just was one of them. I thought you just was one of them. So I was like, man, let's give us some beats and let's go on to the next. But then when you came back and then you was in charge of things and people had to answer to you for certain things, I said, okay. Well, maybe I had the wrong impression of her.
Yeah, I'm multi-talented, guys,
But yeah, that's how you met. But yeah,
it's
so.
Like, whoa, I didn't remember, but that is how you met me. Hello? Like, we're going to take a sip on that.
But yeah, so is there any advice, like what advice would you give to any up-and-coming females that's trying to, or people in general, but especially the young women that want to do any of the hats you've worn? Like, what have you learned, the wisdom that you care to share? And then we can get into messy shit later.
Stay true to yourself and keep your pussy in your pocket.
Okay. That's straight to the point. Okay. All right. So, going for
stay true to yourself and keep your pussy in your pocket. So, hello? If ain't no money going in your pocket, your pussy shouldn't be coming out.
Right.
Read in between the lines. Hello? Not saying go sell your pussy, but sis, put the pussy up. It ain't gonna get you everywhere. Like, and then not trying to be funny, once you start smacking on niggas in the industry, they're gonna call you a pass around, and then you never gonna get nowhere for real. It's just a scam. They be scamming you.
That's real.
I'm being scamming you.
That's good advice.
I'm just saying.
And I second that. So now let's talk about your future plans, future endeavors.
Future?
Yeah. What do you have in the near future, the immediate future for Miss Taelar Made? What ventures do we have?
Well, in 30 minutes, I have a call with the client. Right now, one of my biggest clients is Crooks and Castles. Okay. They're a popular clothes brand from back in the day, but they're still around, very much so under this wider umbrella, their motherboard company. So we do a lot of supplying and stuff and retail for a lot of department stores, mainstream and like, you know, the family friendly stores. So they're one of my main clients. I do touring merch again for them and amongst other things, but should be stepping into a better role.
You will be stepping
I will be stepping into a better role soon with them. I also work with Soapbox. It's a hologram company.
Oh, that's dope.
So we create holograms for different artists. We've done T-Pain, Waka Flocka Flame. We've done Teddy Swims. We've done a lot of people. We're actually in LA right now. I was supposed to be in LA last month. I've been bullshitting in Miami. So it's like, yeah, I gotta get out there. So yeah, I just got a lot of different things going on with my clients. Of course, Waka and Cody Patrick, my two business partners. Love them. Organic Music Group, BSM, always got something going on. And then of course, my Deborah Antony.
Oh, okay.
My babe, you know, anything she asks me to do, I'm gonna do it.
I didn't know you knew Miss Deborah Antony. What? So how did that connection come about?
Of course. Well, I met Miss Deb. First time I met Miss Deb, it was at Johnny Blaze's house, because you know Johnny's a good friend of mine. Okay. It was at Johnny's house, and basically, I was over there cooking or something, and Miss Deb came over there to, you know, because she was working with Johnny. Right. And Miss Deb was like, you know, I don't eat nobody food or whatever. And she was like, but it smells good.
Let me try this.
So she tried it, and she was like, okay. So that was the first time I met her. Okay. And then I sat with Miss Deb on a panel for Coalition DJs ATL.
Wow, okay.
It was a women's conference, so I sat literally right next to her on a panel. So that was our second encounter. And then fast forward to going on 3 years ago now. Okay. I met her again when she came back into the building while I was working with Waka and Cody. Oh, wow. And she like, I know who she is. And, you know, once we got together, it was, you can't keep us apart.
Inseparable. Okay.
Of course.
That's dope.
I'm the daughter she never had. You know?
Well, that's dope. So, I mean, is it any... Well, what I wanted to ask you, this was one question I had in mind that I wanted to make sure I asked you. Hold on. Oh. No, it ain't gonna get you. I don't do that shit. I don't do that, sis. I was gonna say, if anybody wanted to reach out to you, like, because like you've mentioned all the things you do, if anybody wanted to reach out to me asking, can I get you a music career? No. I can't help nobody. I can't help nobody get a music career? But don't. Why is that? Let's talk about that. Because it'll be 50, 11 Bubba Chucks in my goddamn Okay, so tell me for an artist to, if they gonna reach out.
I'm about to get back on my showcase run, and my brother's gonna partner with me. Right, and we're gonna be doing a lot of different things. Yes. And I'm gonna set up the right platforms for you guys to get in front of the people you really want to get in front of. Save y'all money. Stop doing these scam ass showcases where nobody's there who can change your life. Okay. Stop it. All them showcases, stop it.
Okay, the question I was gonna ask is, if an artist were to catch your attention, what would they have to have going on? How would they have to be packaged?
But that's what I'm telling you. I can't tell you that, because it might be an artist that catch my attention that don't even know or want to be an artist for real. I might happen to see them and I'll be like, damn. And they got it. It's just an it factor. Like when you know that it factor, you know it. You remember when Toosii came here? Mm-hmm. And we knew that he, regardless of what happened with him here, I looked him in his face. Yeah. I told him, I said, boy, you finna be a star. Yeah, true. And that boy went to LA, and what is he now? A star. Well, and every time he see me, he say, this the first person to look me in my face and told me I was gonna be a star. He was a star. Like when you have it on you, you have it on you. Chameleon, twerk for me. I told her, Chameleon, it's out of here. I fucked around, put that shit on V103, not knowing it ain't had a clearance. Hey, but it got noticed.
It's real. You got the exposure.
It got exposure. But baby, if Twerk for Me would have went,
man, that was platinum. You'd have been out of here.
First off, she already did what she did with the show and all that. You feel me? Shout out to Chameleon. Shout out to Toosii too. But it's like, if that song would have motherfucking went.
Yeah, if it had been cleared, it would have been over with.
Man, listen.
She would have been platinum.
Because at the end of the day, not trying to be funny, that's a talented ass girl.
Oh, she's very talented.
Very talented.
Absolutely. Every time I see her, I tell her she's talented.
She's talented. Very talented. So, yeah.
Yeah, I see how I almost forgot all those people? It's a lot of people that you come across.
It's a Florida thing.
So is there anything you want to tell the people, anything you want to plug before we get out of here?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I don't do many interviews, so.
Well, you're gonna be a recurring guest
I'm
because
always on this
what
side.
we gonna do going forward, we gonna start having you come on every week or 2 weeks.
Hey.
So that you can talk
He
about
telling
whatever
me this
going
now.
on.
I knew nothing
yeah,
about
no, she
this,
didn't know
okay,
this. Yeah,
so-
no, I'm getting my because this platform is growing because of Shots Out. We got numbers that we've never thought we were gonna see. I need my recurring guest.
Okay.
And I need you to come every
Let's
week.
do it.
All right, sis, we're gonna talk about hip hop news, entertainment news, politics, everything.
All that good shit.
Y'all make sure y'all be on the lookout for Taelar Made.
Yeah.
And there you have it. There's been another episode of Step Into My Office. And I'm going to catch you on the next one.
Skrilla, the Hitman.
This episode of Step Into My Office was filmed live on location at IMG Strong Arm Studios in Miami, Florida. Until the next time, stay locked in because this office never closes.